Hello, welcome to my Concord character design tier list. The game's been catching a lot of shit right now. Well deserved, might I add. You know, I actually gave Concord a little bit of a try. I decided it wasn't my cup of tea, but believe it or not, I can see some things being different that would have managed to actually keep me in the game. And it's not the majority of what people have been saying. For me, it was the character designs. I'm sorry, I suppose if your game was super fun, and I love to play your game, then I probably wouldn't care about the character designs, maybe. But this game has such an inconsistent aesthetic, it's actually like vomit. Like, just look at all these characters and like, unfocus your eyes. Okay, you know what? I tried Concord. It had potential. As everyone else is saying, it came out at the wrong time. But what is indisputable is that these character designs are hideous. I hate them. It's the reason why I wasn't really intrigued by the game. I'm like, okay, well, I was definitely conscious of the budget of the game. It was very clear how much money they put into it with all these cinematics and whatnot. You know, there's got some Destiny devs in there. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. Beta rolled around. I'm like, okay, this is very high TTK. The maps on Concord felt very spacey. The movement felt very floaty. It simply wasn't my cup of tea. But now here we are with... Okay. Sirens. Now here we are with a tier list. First up, I believe we have is Teo. Now, Teo... So, it seems like Teo is quite literally a Mexican guy in a shirt. There's not much more to him. He's quite literally just a Mexican guy in a shirt. I like combat boots. I like cargo pants, admittedly. Oh, those are not cargo pants, are they? You know, I'm starting to hate this the more that I sit here and look at it. Yeah, it's looking like Teo is going to the C tier. I would put him in F tier, but it honestly gets worse. F tier is reserved for the worst of the worst. Haymar, automatic S tier because she's hot. And like, alright, I'm gonna stop myself before I start going crazy. Starchild, he's pretty ugly, but like, I don't hate him. Nah, he's pretty ugly. He's going in C tier. I don't even know why this exists, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in F tier. Her name is Boz, by the way. Baz. I don't freaking know, man. I forgot her freaking name. Like DeVeers? DeVeers? I want to know who is making DeVeers. Who is cooking DeVeers? I'm not gonna lie to you. DeVeers is going in F tier. Duchess. You know what? I'm sorry, Duchess. Alright. These two are pissing me off. Their existence is pissing me off. Why does... Okay, so is this supposed to be like, I don't know what this is. Why does fish... There's so many insults in my head right now, I cannot say them at once. Fishbowl. Washing machine. Duchess. Honestly, you make her about, like, age 30, and yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Duchess in A tier. Sorry if that bothers anyone. I think that design actually has potential. You just pop open some cleavage, make her like 20, 30 years younger. You got yourself a character right there, straight up. An attractive character, She's A tier. I can't lie. This nigga straight bulling on the subway, bro. Oh my god. Actual S tier design. Just S tier design all around. Whoever was making hell nah. They were cooking. They're actually cooking. Damn. I forgot you were here. Where do I even start with you? So, it's like, what is this? A trans space marine? They're probably not trans, though, so... Are they a lesbian space marine? If so, why can't their drip be any more drippy? Why do they have to be... How do you say hideous? Why do they have to be ugly? You know, ironically, despite how minimalist this design seems, it kind of feels like it's over-designed. But you already knew this was coming. You already knew that was coming. Kips, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Kips was the first character I picked when I hopped on the game. Granted, they were ass. They were absolute garbage because they have a pistol and the terrible character. But I can't lie, you change those color palettes around, or even as they are. Can't lie, Kips got drip on. Kids got drip. Itzy, can't lie. I feel like putting Itzy in. I want to put her in A tier. I can't lie. I'm gonna put Itzy in A tier. She's kind of cooler looking than Duchess, but I feel like Duchess deserves A tier as well. You know what? No, I changed my mind. Duchess back down to Duchess is in B tier. Too old, no titties. That's my opinion on Duchess, dude. All right, I'm putting him in C tier. Jabali goes in C tier because I don't know. It's like, what's up with this thing about giving niggas this hat as well as these glasses? I don't know. I'll be honest. Jabali doesn't have a terrible outfit. It's super boring and mediocre. That's where I can kind of see where I don't know why I sounded like Ian Foote when I said that.
You framed me. You framed me.
Yeah, I can see C tier seems very mediocre. B tier could be better. I guess we're doing Peter Quill next, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put him in B tier. His design is kind of strange, but quite frankly, it's not as bad as these three, super mediocre, or just outright garbage. You know what I mean? What was his name? I already forgot his name. Did I just say his name? His name is Loox. He's got actually, quite frankly, I'll be honest. His design, I don't think it's garbage. He has a fine design. I wouldn't call it mediocre. It's better than mediocre. It's an okay design. It's a fine design. I will say that little life jacket thing he's got going on, I think that's supposed to be a vest. I don't know. It looks like a life jacket. He should probably find a better jacket to put on. But other than that, his pants look cool. His shoes look cool. I'm cool with Loox, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. What is this, Lark? Lark? I'm not gonna lie to you. Lark is kind of S-tiered character design. I cannot lie to you. I'll be honest, that little hat thing they got going on, she could definitely be sexier. She could be a sexy character. Or maybe she's not a she, I don't really care. They could be sexy. I'd prefer them to be sexy, but they're kind of just, they're just a cool character design. I fuck with Lark, if I'm being quite frank with you. They could definitely have a more vibrant look to them, though. Vale, you suffer from Michonne syndrome. No, I'm joking. That was a joke. This reminds me of like a Borderlands enemy. Reminds me of those little things in Borderlands 3. Forgot what their fucking name is. I think Roka is going in C tier. Yeah, I think Roka is a C tier character design. Mainly because it's so fucking bland that it's not quite garbage. And it's also not quite good either, you know? And I think that's what she suffers from as well. So I think we're going to put her in, but her design pisses me off, so I want to put her in C-. So she's a C-. She's damn near F tier. I think that's all the characters. Pseudo in post. I forgot to mention Oneoff, so I wanted to mention him here now. I think Oneoff has a very A tier design. Very slick. Very simple, minimalist. Not too much, not too little. I like Oneoff's design. Our child, however, is F tier. I changed my mind on that. So we got Haymar, Daw, K, Lark, S tier. I think that's a fine S tier roster when it comes to character design, because they're the best looking characters in the game. Daw, undisputably, probably goes before Haymar, to be quite frank. Let's be real here. If I'm being honest, I might like Itzy's design a bit more than Lark's because it's a bit colorful. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's it. Lark is A tier, Itzy is S tier. And people are probably mad at me probably putting Itzy, but Itzy's cool looking. She's cool looking. I don't have any problems with Itzy. She looks cool. Kiers looks cool. Haymar looks cool. Just put some biddies on these things. I don't know what they're thinking with these bottom three. It's like someone has the most boring fan fiction story set up in their head, and this is their OC. And these are also OCs. These baffle me. All of these characters, like, here's the thing. Like, of course we put these characters in S tier, but they're also like the best of what is already just not good. Like these character designs are ultimately not great. Like the ones that are in S tier and A tier, they're the best because they actually look like they could probably be in another game. Granted, Daw, ironically, I just think he's a meme, but I'd love to see characters like Daw just because he's so funny to look at. But yeah, in case you were wondering, you know, because I know this game is supposed to be inclusive in anything, the people who do not relate to characters like Daw and say, I want to be like Daw, I want to play a character like Daw, the people who are not doing that are making fun of them. We're making fun of these characters and how they look. So I don't really understand that inclusivity reason for the characters as being dog shit design. That's stupid. Let's not try to take that angle. I mean, I think the Concord developers have been shat on enough at this point because I mean it's a heaping failure. Absolute. It's not coming back, guys. Free to play, I might give it some time, but granted madness. Let's be real. I'm quite done with the game within the first hour I put into it. I was like, maybe if all these were bad bitches, I'd be a lot more inclined to be here. But unfortunately, this game doesn't appeal to a gunner like me. Now I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed the tier list, everyone. Maybe you should spread it around. And if you didn't subscribe or like the video, that's also something that would be quite nice of you. Okay, bye.